Congratulations. Welcome to our Dan on Demand DoD Global family. I want to acknowledge you for being here. You see, in this world, there are two types of people. There are the talkers and then there are the doers. You see, most people, they talk about wanting a better life. They talk about wanting to be more successful. They talk about wanting to increase the income. But yet what? They don't do anything about it. All they do is they talk. And then you have doers, people who can get shit done, people who do whatever it takes. Within the DoD family, we call ourselves the doer. We make things happen. We don't wait for things to happen. We create opportunities. If there's a wall in front of us, we'll go around it, we'll go through it, we'll go under it, we'll go on top of it. It doesn't matter. We are unstoppable. We are the doers in the world. And only the doers in the world can shape this world and can make things happen. You see, with Dan on Demand, the DoD global community, what my vision is very, very simple. I want to create a community that I wish I had when I was getting started. When I found my very first mentor, he taught me three very important lessons that I want to pass on to you. At the time, I was struggling just to try to make a living, and I was lost in terms of life direction. I had a lot of business failures just right behind me. I was hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt, and I didn't know where to turn and where to go. And when my mentor decided to take me under his wings, I was so grateful, and he said to me three things. He said, number one, no excuse. He said, excuse is nothing more than a well-landed lie.
Okay.
You can make money or you can make excuse. You cannot do both. And very often, whatever people say, and they say but, whatever comes after but, that's usually an excuse. So if you and I are going to work together, I don't want to hear any excuse from you. And I was like, well, but what if? And he said, stop. Then I just said, no excuse. And I said, okay, no excuse. I'm going to take full responsibility of my life. I'm not going to point fingers. And then number two, he said, no opinion. I said, no opinion? What does that mean? He said, I'm not interested to hear your opinion. Well, I said, what if I have some creative ideas? What if I can bring some value to the table? What if I have an opinion? He said, poor people always have an opinion about everything. They have an opinion about the government, the economy, their sports game, their neighbors, their family, on and on and on and on. And guess what? They are broke. He said, you know what? You want to learn from me? You want my income? Yes? I said, yes, of course I do. I want your income. I want to be successful just like you. He said, yeah, that's good because I don't want your income. Because if I listen to your opinion, I would get your income. And that's what suck. He said, that's not what I want. You want my income? Unless until you get to my level, then I'm open to your suggestions and ideas. Until you get there, I have zero interest in hearing your opinion. And I said, you got it. Number two, no opinion. And he said, number three, and there's no victims. I said, okay. He said, blame people. We're not going to blame, we're not going to justify, we're not going to point fingers. If you make a mistake, you own up to it. If there's something you don't like, you change it. You do something about it, not just talk about it. He said, can you agree on those three things before we start our mentor-mentee relationship? And I said, yes, I agree on those three things. And those are the three rules that we have, that we live by within the DoD community as a duo. No excuse, no opinion, and no victim. And for you to get the most out of the DoD family, of this community, there are three things that you could do to get started. Number one, make an introduction video about yourself. Why are you here? What's your background? How do you see yourself contribute to this community? What can you bring to the table? What is your goal? What's your story? Make a simple intro video so people get to know you. Now, you might say, but I'm not comfortable in front of the camera. I'm camera shy. Good. Time to step outside your comfort zone. That's the very first thing. And remember, your comfort zone is your income zone. If it makes you feel uneasy, it makes you feel uncomfortable, good. You see, in life, it's very simple. If people don't know you, they can help you. If they don't know you, they cannot help you. And the very first step for people to know you is to get guess what? See your face. It's nice to see your profile, your icon. That's perfectly fine. But make an introduction video about yourself. Get involved, right? Introduce who you are. Now, you also may be saying, "Oh, I'm not a Facebook person." Well, it's not about using Facebook, and it's not about posting, happy photos and birthday photos and travel photos and all that. It's not what it's about. If you are in business, if you want to make more money in business, you're not using platform, you're not using social media in some way, shape, or form. Guess what? It would prevent you from going to the next level. It's not about just, oh, I'm not comfortable with it. I don't like it. It's not about that. It's about what works. What works. So that's the first thing. Make an intro video about yourself. The second thing that you could do is I'm going to give you a 90-day challenge. And you can follow the 90-day challenge. So every single day you know exactly what to do. That first 90 days when you're in DOD, it's so important. That's how you build momentum. You need to immerse yourself. Although you're paying like very little monthly fee, don't treat it as you're only just paying like a few dollars. Treat it like you're paying me $10,000 an hour. Take it seriously. What can you do to get the most out of DOD? Don't just log in and never look at the content. Don't just log in and download the course or not participate in the class. Attend the class live. Take it seriously. That's how you get good. Immersion. Immersion is what leads to mastery. Not dabble. All the talkers, they're dabblers. They dabble a little of this and dabble a little of that. They never get anything done. You have to immerse and you have to focus. So follow that 90-day challenge plan. And number 3, I also have created the qualities of doer. Go through that. What does a doer do? What does a doer think? How do we think about things? How do we look at things? What are some of the habits that we have? Do that. Go through those 3 things. That's a great starting point. Do that and you will build momentum. And I promise you, if you stick with it and you actually do the assignments and you don't dabble and you implement what I teach you, I think you'll be very, very happy with the results you'll get. With that said,